I've always wondered what Paul felt when he went up on Mars Hill. When Paul stood looking down over the Greek idols and the false gods. You can still go over there and visit the ruins. And he stood up there, and I'm sure thousands of people listened to this great apostle Paul in this astounding Greek amphitheater. And Paul stood there bravely to a world that worshiped idols, images, icons, and likenesses, graven images, carved images, statues. They had a god for everything in Greek mythology, and it continued to the Romans. They had a god for everything. And they would get together in big colosseums or acropolises. And Paul had the opportunity. And he said, you have an idol to what you call the unknown God. And he said, well, I've come to tell you who the unknown God is, America. God has become the unknown God to America. We've forgotten who God is, what God is, when God is, and why God is, and where God is. We've forgotten God. And Paul told them, look, in Him we live, and we move, and we have our very being. And they looked at him. He said, yeah, I preach one God, monotheism. And I preach one way to one God, the cross of Jesus Christ and the blood that Jesus there shed. And then he said some of the most stunning phraseology anywhere in the New Testament. He said, God in times past has winked. Look at my eye, winked. Okay? Winked at your sin. In other words, in His mercy, He overlooked it. He overlooked your sin. But then with every eye looking at Paul, Paul addressed those people. And he said, God commandeth all men everywhere to repent. The boldness, the courage to look at the idols and say, God commands all of you to repent. I don't care if nobody says the word repent anymore. Mike Dial will. Same for conversion. Same for the word hell. Paul had the courage. Don't tell me to shut up. Don't tell me to be quiet. Don't tell me not to yell, scream, or shout. Because Paul, what would Paul say to America today? I'm closing. 10 more seconds. What would Paul say to America today? This is evangelist Mike Dial.